my year started off with me heading back to South Africa for the first time since Corona started. So I hadn't been back and seen my family and friends for about 3 years. So yes, it was amazing to be back in a warm climate, surfing good waves and catching up with all my friends and family.
Going surfing, bro. First surf in how many years?
What are you grinning about here, bro? Nice shoes, Thomas.
Many of you might already know that South Africa has a lot of sharks, many shark sightings or even shark attacks. And this place that I'm surfing at is actually the place that I was previously attacked at by those 2 4-meter great white sharks. Yes, I had to face my fears, get out there and surf it. And although it was fun, it was kind of scary at times, not really knowing what was underneath me or checking me out. So yes, I was always looking over my shoulders, saying my prayers, but still trying to have fun.
Shannon.
Merry Christmas, Candace.
Merry Christmas.
So Thomas. Yeah, buddy. Woo! That was good.
After a couple of good surfs and catching up with my friends and family, it was time to have a really good braai, which is a South African barbecue. And after that, I had to head back to Norway, where I managed to get some snowboarding done before my next trip. After a couple of days of some really fun snowboarding and some weeks of work, my next trip was to Portugal. And I love Portugal. Portugal must be my favorite place in the whole of Europe because the weather's good, food is great, people are super nice, and the waves are amazing. And for many of you who don't know, I'm a surf coach and my work fortunately takes me around the world. So I do most of my coaching in Norway, but also in other parts of Europe and around the world. And that's why I get to travel to these beautiful places.
No waves today, so decided to find a beach inside a cave.
If you're not a surfer or if you're looking for something else to do than surf, there are so many other things to do and places to visit, such as these beautiful beaches. You can swim around in the water, through these caves, onto the beaches, and it is spectacular.
You can stay.
Europeans.
After Portugal, it was time to head back to Norway, to the cold, head up above the Arctic Circle to do some surf coaching and to meet up with 1 or 2 friends.
It's spring and it's warming up. Absolutely loving it.
Lofoten is one of those iconic places a surfer should go to. It has beautiful landscape with beautiful beaches in between these big high mountains, and yes, they have amazing waves. I spent several years up there. Now I live further down south, but I still go up north for some surf coaching. There are so many fun waves, so be sure to go there and visit and check it out. My good friend from California and his wife came to visit me.
Alex Reynolds,
Great B-roll for my
the
future
biggest grommet ever. This guy does not know how to stop frothing. All he does is froth, 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 no matter how good or bad the waves are. Am I right?
bro. You're right.
You're a froth
Look
monster,
at your
bro.
carrot.
Bro, you're a froth
Oh,
monster,
that's why
bro.
you serve so good. Fruits and veggies. and a million.
I have traveled to many places around the world and also lived in Jeffreys Bay for about 10 to 12 years. And out of all the places I've been to, I must say Lofoten is one of the most exotic places ever because the waves are good and it's extremely raw and beautiful. After an intense wipeout and an intense brain freeze, it was time for me to go warm up. This next trip was one of my favorite of all time, Liberia.
It's like 100% humidity, apparently. So I'm sweating. I'm going through the jungle. These locals are showing us all the point breaks so that we're ready for the next swell. Woo-hoo. Whew, it's hot and I think I need a surf. And this guy is getting waves all to himself.
My good friend Alex, who came to visit me in Norway, helps run the International Surfing Association. The ISA helps run programs such as this in Africa to help develop and grow the sport of surfing. So we went there to run a level 1 surf coaching course, a level 1 judging course, and also a level 1 sea rescue course. It was so good to see the young local kids surfing and having fun together. This made us want to get in, so we decided to jump in and surf our brains off for the next few days. The people of Liberia are still trying to recover from post-Civil War, which ended in 2004 and left them absolutely wrecked and devastated. Surfing, however, in this area has brought hope to the local community and people are frothing hard on surfing.
12 years old.
Taking a video.
After an incredible time in Liberia, it was time to go back to Norway for 1 week and then head to my next destination, El Salvador.
Another day here in paradise in El Salvador. It's super hot and humid and the waves are kind of fun. First day here, just got here last night, and I'm here with the Norwegian national surf team for the World Surfing Champs. Super pumped. Already started, boys? Yeah. Oh, it's pumping.
Tenemos a Leo Ina representando el equipo de Japón, en Ainslie, Jonah Gerard representando América, Samoa Americana, y Ben representando Grecia. Y aquí, pues, se llamó
Second ride from Greece, 2014 Netherlands, holandés, Países Bajos.
El Salvador is one of the most consistent places I've ever been to. There are always waves there, it's always warm. I was really busy though with work and coaching the national team, and also watching pro surfers like Ethan Ewan over here smashing the waves. But after a good time in El Salvador, it was time to go back and spend some time in the Norwegian summer. There weren't so many waves, so I did some hiking and played with some horses.
What's up, bro? Hey. Ow!
As a surfer and a surf coach, it's quite difficult for me to be in a destination without consistent surf. So avoiding the Norwegian summer and traveling to a destination like the Maldives was a very smart decision.
Everyone's boards arrived except for mine.
I was so blown away by how many boats and yachts there were in the Maldives. So many fancy, rich, big ones where people spend weeks to months in. And I got to stay on this beautiful yacht for just over 30 days, where I ran 3 10-day surf camps on this boat. It was amazing.
Check this out.
We got to anchor the boat next to some epic surf spots every single day. We got to eat from the boat, watching amazing waves. We got to sleep on the boat, and we were able to be mobile enough to move around from surf spot to surf spot, surfing the best waves in the central to the southern atolls. I was able to film and coach from the boat most of the times. Other times I would get dropped off at an island and I'd find a shelter spot and film and coach from there, and then do video analysis later on in the evenings on the boat. It was such a dream.
Just another day in the office here in the Maldives. It's terribly nice.
And when we weren't surfing, we went diving and swimming with these beautiful sharks.
Should I jump in the water or what?
I thought 30 days on a boat. Wow, that's going to be so amazing. And yes, most of it was extremely amazing and really good, but I forgot about the seasickness. The boat rocks a lot when you're sailing from one place to the next. And fortunately, I never got sick, but there were days I was feeling a bit nauseous. And on top of that, you have the odd or occasional storm.
Looks like we have a storm here, guys.
My 30 days came to an end and it was time to head back to Europe. I ended up going to France to an international Christian surfers conference.
How was it? Good? Pretty good, thank you. After France, it was time to hop on a flight and head over to Portugal again, where I did some private coaching with a client who I do remote coaching with.
It was just a short 3-day trip, and then I decided to head up north, way north above the Arctic Circle, to a place called Finnmark.
Session, huh?
So fun. I think we're good. Woo. Thanks, my bro.
What you doing, bro?
Me, I've just made everyone some coffee. And I'm gonna top you up with, yeah. There we go.
Oh yeah. Only Shannon can do that. And if you see, there is a lot of. This was like a defense point in the Second World War. So it's all full of bunkers.
Yeah, it's in the mountain range.
There is something extremely beautiful and exotic that I love about the Arctic. So myself and a friend went to Finnmark to do a photo and video shoot with Norona, where we met up with my good friend Charlie from Canary Islands, who was our tour guide. The coldest day reached down to minus 19 degrees Celsius, so it was extremely cold. And on top of that, it was a constant struggle to surf or find surf in the light. We only had up to 4 hours of light each day.
Don't leave me hanging, bro. Oh. This guy's local.
And to end off my year, I ended up going to Brazil with the Norwegian junior surf team who competed in the ISA World Surfing Games. I spent 3 weeks in Rio and had a super good time. I was fortunate enough to visit one of the 7 world wonders, Christ the Redeemer. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy my travel, my adventure, and surf tutorial videos, hit that like and subscribe button and follow for more. And if you're interested in remote coaching or online coaching or even in-person coaching in one of my travel destinations, hit me up and we'll get in touch. Thanks again. Have a great day and have a great year.